Hey, what's going on, guys? It is Dives, Mr. Crockpot on Twitter. Welcome to the Suit Up Podcast. Suit Up Pod can be found on iTunes and Spotify. All right, guys, you know the rest. Today, we are talking about the greatest DC movies and TV shows of all time. This is the post-game show. We're going to react and grade every single team of the draft. Before we get started, make sure you lock it down to Suit Up TPL. We're going to throw a single elimination bracket out there during DC Fandom. It's going to be so much fun. Who has the best collection of DC films and TV shows? Guys, are you ready to suit up?
Yeah,
let's suit up.
This is where we do the Power Rangers thing.
Let's suit up. All right, guys, here we go. I'm going to share our selections right here, and we're really going to roll with Amanda because she had the number one pick in the draft. Here we go.
I'm winning.
All right, Amanda had the Dark Knight, Doom Patrol. Oh wait, hold on.
That's Ryan's list.
He already read the better list. Shit. Sorry. Nah.
I'm offended.
Amanda had Batman versus Superman Ultimate Edition, Harley Quinn, Shazam, Titans, and Batman Returns. Does anyone have any hot takes on this squad?
Oh God.
Yes. I got a few hot takes. Yo, BVS, why the fuck
Ryan.
is that number one? I know you like Batfleck, but come on. Harley Quinn, it just got boring after a few episodes. Shazam, I give you that. Titans, season 1 was much better than season 2, but it's an all right pick. Batman Returns, it's okay. Boom. Sorry.
Your opinions aren't hot takes. They're just stupid takes.
Isn't that what a hot take is, though? Isn't that what a hot take is?
It's not. No.
Yes. I'm gonna say something hella fast because I took Batman Returns pretty early in the superhero draft. The fact that fell to the last round, that's pretty wild.
I know. Thanks.
Batman Returns is garbage. That's the hot take.
All right, let's do grades. BBS had everyone wants to grade the film, but no one's considering how popular the release the Snyder Cut hashtag, how popular that is with DC Fandom. It literally won Manda the previous draft.
She'll win again.
That's a 10 out of 10 pick. I don't give a shit what everyone else says. And my second favorite pick here, and this is why I give this team a solid B+. I'm going with Harley Quinn. That is such a great show that understands the characters through and through. Maybe a little bit. I'm a little jealous because I wish that we could see on the live action big screen. Anyone? Actually, let's go to Amanda. Well, how would you grade your team?
Obviously a 10 out of 10. You know me. Listen, guys, I'm a part of DC Twitter, and I know what's hot. I know what people love. So this list is, it's pretty much there. So I am going to give it a 10 out of 10, my friends. I am.
You do know that we
all have
DC movies in our list.
Yeah, but mine are better.
DCs.
You know, people like actual good stuff, right, Amanda?
Not on Twitter,
your
Ryan.
list is better.
You're right,
Ryan.
AJ. On Twitter, dude, they're a whole different monster.
All right, guys, limit it.
Yeah.
Ryan, great.
All right, BVS. I don't like the movie, but I do have to look at the cultural background with the Snyder Cut hashtag, and just it's got a weird fan base. I'll admit. I'm not the biggest fan of Harley Quinn, but I know a lot of people back that, so that's a good pick. Shazam, I love the film, second best DCEU film, right behind Man of Steel for me. I adore Titans. I've been waiting for a live-action Titans TV show for a while. Dude, season 2 was a bust for me. And Batman Returns, I really just don't like too much, but I give this an 8 out of 10.
Shocking.
Nice.
I'm feeling nice tonight, Amanda.
Ryan here is joining. He says, Martha! All right. AJ, how would you grade this squad?
I'm going to grade it a 9.9999999 out of 10. Just because I hate Batman Returns doesn't mean that other people hate it.
Drops in a whole 1.1% because of Batman.
Exactly.
A higher grade than yours, Ryan.
You're probably not wrong.
Actually, you might be. Actually, no, you're right. Never mind. Right? But
Not
I'm
by
giving it
much. It's not
9.9.
by much though.
9.9.
Thank you.
9.9 from AJ. Go ahead, Gabe.
8. She has Shazam and Batman Returns I really like. BVS, I mean, whatever. And the other two I've never seen, so 8.
Thank you, Gabe.
All right. Go ahead, Daryl.
Batman v Superman Ultimate Edition. I'm a big fan of it. Harley Quinn, great show. It should definitely get some award consideration. Shazam, I loved. Titans, I actually like the second season more than the first season. And Batman Returns is one of my favorite Christmas movies ever. So I'm gonna go with a 9 out of 10.
Thank
Right.
you so much. Perfect.
Daryl, your boy JR says the boys. I think he likes your squad right now. Go bet. Go bet.
He's bad.
All right, next up we have Sonny. Go ahead, man.
Sure, Dad, can you make it a bit bigger? Can you make it a bit bigger?
Hold on, give me a sec. Whoa. Hold on.
Imagine he just accidentally deleted it.
Let's go again.
Imagine.
I would laugh. I'm sorry.
How's that?
Perfect.
Fat.
All right, go ahead, Sonny.
I think that Batman vs Superman pick is going to carry her all the way. I think it's such a tactical pick, especially now, given what's going on. And I think that has got to be a 9. The whole thing has got to be a 9. I haven't seen Harley Quinn. I do want to see Harley Quinn. Shazam is ridiculously fun, and I know like pretty much everyone loves it because it's such an easy watch. It's just enjoyable, stupid fun. Titans, I'm not a massive fan of Titans. Titans kind of frustrated me because I kept wanting it to be more exciting, and it kept on, there was nothing going. It just kept on staying the same. And I don't think I've seen Batman Returns.
What?
So
What?
yeah, I don't think I've seen.
Sonny,
Wow.
get
Are you
on
Ryan's
that.
No.
Get
I'm
on
an idiot. I'm an idiot. I mixed it up.
Are you
I have
Ryan's
seen
age?
Batman. I'm an
Yo,
idiot.
what?
No, I'm an idiot. I have seen Batman Returns. I just forgot that it was the Dark Knight.
That's how bad it is.
9. Batman Returns is awesome. I'm sorry.
9 out
Thank
of
you, Sonny. Thank you.
All I think about with Harley Quinn is you watch like 5 episodes of that and you realize like how much the DC live action movies need a Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy movie, man. It is so good. It is so good.
And
We need a
Right.
Gotham City Sirens.
Poison
Gotham
Ivy.
City Sirens.
I love
All
them.
right. Go ahead, Loretto.
Oh no.
Hey, honestly, full disclosure, if BVS was on the board when I was there, I would have drafted it. I know the clout it carries. I know the weight behind it.
Yep.
With that being said, I loved Harley Quinn. I really enjoyed the dramatic elements of Shazam that I didn't realize were going to be present. Haven't seen the Titans show. AJ, love you, my guy, but damn, like I really enjoyed the way that Tim Burton treated those characters. I know it wasn't true to the comics, but the like Catwoman's resurrection didn't make sense. Penguin's fucking life doesn't make sense, but the metaphor of what it represented, I thought was really powerful. I mean, he was literally a bastard child, and all he wanted was a better life for himself, and I love that. I think Batman Returns is underrated, in my opinion. I know you don't like it, but I just want to defend it. Christopher Walken's amazing, and Michelle Pfeiffer, even though her resurrection doesn't make sense, she was a great Catwoman. I'll give the team overall on the weight of Batman Returns, Harley Quinn, and BVS, and Shazam, I'll give it a 9.
Mm.
Damn.
High remarks.
Damn, Daniel.
All right. We need to go faster for the next pick. We went for 9 minutes in this one.
All right, Gabe.
All right, let's roll here.
Yeah.
Here we go. We're moving on. Ryan is up. He's got the Dark Knight, Doom Patrol, Superman 2, the Flash TV show, and Stargirl. Any quick takes on this squad? Not everybody. Just if you have something burning you want to say.
Yeah,
Go.
I have something. He said Superman 2 Richard Donner cut, which I believe is a different movie, and I think that should be
I always get
clarified.
confused. Is it the second one or the first one?
My God, you don't know what you picked it?
He doesn't even know what
No.
he picked.
I do know what I picked. No, I do know what I picked, but it's
Which
fine.
one?
Don't-
Second one.
No, the second one. Just
It's
let
the
me
second
be,
one.
man, dude. I'm not in the right mind state.
Just to
I'm just
explain,
gonna say-
Superman 2 has a director's cut. Richard Donner didn't finish the movie; somebody else did. Kind of like the Joss Whedon.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, so I got it right, motherfucker.
No, the second one. There's Superman 2 directed by Richard Lester, and there's a Superman 2 directed by Richard Donner.
Yeah, and then it had the Richard Donner cut.
Right.
Yeah,
On
that's
to the next subject. Come on.
okay.
Anyway,
The
All right,
Dark
we're not
Knight,
talking about this. We're talking
the
about.
Dark
Does
Knight's
anyone
gonna
have
carry
quick
him all the
takes on
way.
The Dark Knight will carry him far, yeah.
That's it.
For
The Dark
sure,
Knight's
for
gonna
sure.
carry him. We saw that last time. So
The best superhero movie of all time.
Maybe the
All right,
second best
Deebs, you start. You tell me what this
I'm
list is.
talking
after
majority.
3 other movies. This is the second
I'm
best
talk-
after the 3 other movies.
I'm talking rating and majority. It's the best movie.
All right,
Okay,
Deebs,
fair enough.
write
No,
down
the
this
best-
list.
All right,
the
Let's
best
go
one
down
is
the
Shark
list.
Tale.
Great.
It's Shark Tale. I'm kidding.
I will cut everyone off if we can't control this. We're moving on to grades. Let's do it. Ryan, how would you grade your squad?
Personally, I give it a 9 out of 10, just solely off the Flash TV show, because I know people get a bad taste in their mouth when they think about season 4 and 5. But I still think the Flash is still one of the most consistent adaptations of the Flash character in live action. And honestly, Grant Gustin is the Flash to me. I love him as the Flash. So yeah, I had to put it on the list, especially after fucking, you know who took Arrow.
Ryan to another Ryan says got out nerded. I don't know what that means.
I don't know what that means.
I think it
So
was for
I see it as a
the
compliment.
Richard Donner explanation.
Oh yeah,
Oh, I got it.
yeah.
All right. Dark Knight. I mean that's a trump card. You know that is
Mhm.
that's the biggest play
Yeah.
here. Doom Patrol is great. Superman 2 is great. The Flash I love to death. I never watched Stargirl. With the 4 out of 5 that I've seen, I mean the Dark Knight's going to carry you, man. The Dark Knight's going to carry you very far. At least
Yeah.
to the final 4, 100%. You can't beat it. Heath Ledger, you
Mhm.
can't beat it. So I give
I
you a
bet
9
it.
out of 10. 9
I
out of
beat
10.
it.
Go
I
ahead,
beat it.
Amanda.
Not last time.
I beat it last time. So
No, you
let's not
didn't.
go
You
there.
didn't beat me last time though. So
Well, it's gonna happen.
hate to be you.
Whatever.
You're
The
so
Dark Knight's
modest. You're so modest with your bragging. It's okay.
The Dark Knight is going to carry him, but I'm going to win anyway. Doom Patrol is a great show and has a huge fan base.
Mhm.
Superman 2 is where you're kind of like, eh. The Flash
What
is
the
like,
hell?
the Flash. Yeah, Superman 2 is like, it's whatever.
Of course, she hates a bad movie. Good
Whatever.
movie.
The Flash TV show was only good for the first 2 seasons, and I dipped. It's not that great. There's no consistency, and I haven't seen Stargirl, so I'm gonna give you, based on the Dark Knight and Doom Patrol, 7.5 out of 10.
Ooh.
All right, Ryan. No, that's your squad. AJ.
I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10. Purely because of Dark Knight and Doom Patrol. I think both of those have a big following. Superman 2 is garbage. It's only meant for people who are stuck in the past. The Flash TV series is garbage. Stargirl is boring. I could only have like 3 episodes.
How can you give him an 8? You should give him like a -3 after that.
Hey,
Dude,
You're
what?
way too serious.
I give it an 8 because the Dark Knight has such a huge following, and so does Doom Patrol. That's
Roasted.
Dude, my
both
life
of
has
those
no
are going to
meaning.
carry him.
Roasted.
All right, moving on. Gabe, you're up.
Wait, I'm going. I hope he carries me.
I mean, the Dark
Oh,
Knight
fire.
probably carried me to the final. What? Oh,
You're
the
up.
Dark Knight probably carried me to the final, so that's great. Superman 2, great pick. The Flash, I watched like 3 or 4 episodes, and I didn't like it, so whatever. Doom Patrol, I don't even know what that's about, and Stargirl was terrible. So
Shame.
just like just 2 great movies. I'm gonna give you a 8, but like the rest, whatever.
Fuck is going on?
All right, Daryl, you're up.
Daryl.
Oh damn! All right, I'm not going to tear your team to shreds like that.
Thanks.
I enjoyed the Dark Knight.
Good.
My
I
God.
enjoyed the Dark Knight. I think it's the best superhero movie ever made. I enjoy Doom Patrol. Superman 2, I mean, I like it a lot. The Flash TV show, I fell off after the second season, like Amanda did. and I really like Stargirl. So I'm gonna give it an 8.5. On the strength of The Dark Knight alone, it could have been a 10, but Superman 2 hasn't really aged well. So yeah, 8.5.
It's true.
All right, Sonny.
Yeah, 8.5 for me as well. The Dark Knight is just such a good trump card, and I think the same as Batman vs Superman, that's going to carry him pretty far. The Flash, I actually really like the Flash, and I like I like some seasons of Flash. I should probably state that, and I like the Grant Gustin adaptation of the Flash and the suits, and a lot of it. Just some of the CW writing is pretty bad. Doom Patrol is amazing. I haven't seen season 2, so no spoilers. I haven't seen Stargirl, but I've heard it's amazing. So 8.5 for The Dark Knight and The Flash alone, I would say.
Lo,
Big
give me
fan of
something. Lo,
Big
give
fan.
me
The
something,
first
man.
2 seasons were great. Go ahead, Loretto.
Oh man.
Oh, fuck me.
Hey, no, you know what? I'm gonna be honest. Look, The Dark Knight is my favorite comic book film of all time. But I'm gonna be honest. I can't give Ryan's team a grade. I can't. I'm not really a big Flash guy. I haven't seen Stargirl. I haven't seen Doom Patrol. I can't really give it a grade based off Superman 2 and Dark Knight. But Dark Knight is my favorite comic book film.
Dude, I really just don't know how to fucking
if he's
feel about this.
watching, wait, Todd, if you're watching, why aren't you with us?
He just doesn't like
Same
us,
thing.
man. Oh, dude, I'm gonna roast Todd now just because he extra not here.
Next up,
Go for it.
Here we go. Let's
Go.
keep it rolling. Let's keep it rolling.
Well,
Next
can
up,
I
we
give
have Todd.
Todd's intro?
Sure.
All right, I'm just gonna say that I admire Todd because all these picks come from the heart. Like he's probably not gonna win, but like he picks, movies that, he picks movies based on like nostalgia
Probably.
and like like Super Friends was beautiful. Like kudos for that. But Joker, my God, that movie. So just for that, I'm gonna give it a 7. But
Whoa.
Oh,
You say 7? Wait, what'd you say?
That was a generous 7.
comes from the heart.
Oh, man.
Comes from the
We're
heart.
confusing the God's team.
Came from the heart.
Yeah, we know it came from the heart.
It did.
Yeah.
All right, guys, let's roll. Joker, Batman, Superman, Lego Batman movies, Super Friends. I love the Joker. I love Batman. Superman is nostalgic, but if it's on TV, do I watch it? Absolutely not. Lego Batman movie is okay, and Super Friends. I'm actually not old enough to watch that. So I give this squad probably a B. What about you, Amanda?
That's generous.
The first 3, so Joker, Batman, and Superman, that's where he's gonna get a lot of pull. The Lego Batman movie, as we've discussed before, is not the best, but I see what he was trying to do, and I like the Super Friends, so that's nostalgia for sure. I'd probably give it a 7 out of 10, probably 6.5 pushing, but 7
All
out of
right.
10. Yeah.
Batnable.
Everyone knows I'm just not the biggest fan of the Joker 2019 movie. So that's a hit. That's a miss for me, but I know a lot of people love it. So that's where he might pull in the votes there. But Batman and Superman are just iconic, whether we love them or not. The Lego Batman movie didn't work out for Isaac, and it's not going to work out for Todd. Super Friends, I've seen a few episodes here and there. I guess I just don't like it because I didn't grow up with it like Todd did. But you know what? I'm going to do a little bit better than Gabe, 5.75.
All right. Ryan says Todd's top 2 picks are pretty legit. Go ahead, AJ.
Yeah, I love the Joker, and it has a big following. I think Batman and Superman, they both do. Actually, all of them do, except for Super Friends. Not really a lot of people really know about Super Friends. So for that, I'll give it like an 8 out of 10. But if I was to review each one of them, it would probably be like a 6 out of 10. I love the Joker. I love the Joker, and I love Super Friends. Batman '89. I thought it was okay, but Superman and Lego Batman, it's a no. It's a no.
Joe, you're on.
All right. With the Joker, it's more the performance of Joaquin Phoenix in the film itself. So that's how I feel about that. Batman '89, I'm a big fan of, even to this day. Same thing with Batman Returns. Superman, it's about the nostalgia. Him racing around the planet to reverse time. Miss me with that. Lego Batman movie is okay. And Super Friends, I struggle with old cartoons, so I really don't have time for that. I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10.
Poor Todd.
This is why we do this. This is like this reason alone is exactly why we do these drafts. I'm loving this. All right, next up is Sonny.
I feel like now he's watching. If I don't say 10 out of 10, I'm going to pick up my phone and I'm not going to be in the group chats anymore. So, yeah. No, I'm going to go with 7. I think the Joker is a weird one because it's such an amazing film, such an amazing performance. But would people vote it like they would with The Dark Knight and Batman vs Superman? I don't think they would. I don't know what Super Friends is other than the little logo. I've seen the logo. I don't like the Lego Batman movie. So based off the first 3, yeah, I'll give it a 7. Sorry, Todd.
All right, Loretto.
Hey, real quick. No one throw eggs, but I haven't seen the Joker.
Oh.
But Batman '89,
Don't see it.
original Superman. I don't love the Lego Batman movie, but I'm wearing the damn Super Friends shirt, man.
Oh,
I'm not gonna lie, I love Super Friends. I love Batman and the Superman original films. Christopher Reeve, Michael Keaton, those are my heroes. 8 out of 10.
All right.
nice.
But we're the same age, though. Like, how did I not watch Super Friends and you did? We have the same taste in pretty much everything. How does that happen?
Wait,
It's because you
How
don't
old are
eat
you?
double-filled Oreos.
He's old at heart.
how old
We're
are you guys?
mid-30s.
I'm
31.
24.
I watched it. I'm watching.
Wait
it.
a minute. AJ, you're younger than me, and I've been calling. Oh God.
I'm 24.
I thought AJ was 28. Whole ass man over here.
My life has changed now. It's terrible.
All right,
Anyway.
Todd said, good time.
That's okay.
Good
I
every
forgive
time I felt good about my team. It sucks. You guys just watch and learn from the old timer. I hear you, Todd. Us old timers got to be together, right?
Hashtag nostalgia. Todd, make sure
All right,
you
let's
use
go on
the
to Sunny.
hashtag nostalgia.
Let's go on to Sunny, guys.
Yeah.
Let's go on to Sunny. Man of Steel, Young Justice, Dark Knight Rises, Arrow, Swamp Thing, the TV show. We're going straight to grades here because I don't want to take up too much time. Man of Steel is a 9 out of 10. Young Justice 9 out of 10. Dark Knight Rises like a 6. Arrow, I love Arrow so much. I don't care. I know it's a soap opera, but I have so much investment in that show. Swamp Thing was great. I really like Sunny's squad. This is just really kind of tailored to me. So I'm probably going to give you a solid 8.5. Go ahead, Amanda.
So I love everything except for Arrow. I invested so much time in that show and it turned to trash. And they did Black Canary so dirty and it pissed me off so much.
Bro, you like Birds of Prey and you want to talk about
Because
doing
it's
Black
stupid.
Canary dirty?
Can
What
you
world,
relax?
bro? What
Oh my
world?
God, relax.
We're gonna talk about this, Ryan, later. That is no. But okay, keep going.
I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
keep it rolling.
I don't like Felicity, and she kind of ruined the show.
Fair enough.
But yeah, out of everything, probably like 7.5 out of 10. I'm sorry, Sonny.
All
I'm
right.
sorry. Actually, an
Bad
8. I'm sorry. I'll go 8. Sorry.
Oh,
Yeah.
Bad nipples up.
Man of Steel, obviously 9 out of 10. Young Justice, I can't really give a grade. I've only watched half the first
oh,
season.
so good.
Dark Knight Rises it's not a bad film, but when you look at it in the trilogy, it's mildly disappointing. Actually, it's just quite disappointing compared to the previous two. I would give it a 6.5 out of 10. Arrow is fantastic, but I feel like the lows of the show were a little bit worse than the lows of The Flash. But I'd still give it a 7.5, 8 out of 10. Swamp Thing didn't give enough time to prosper because they canceled it before it even premiered. But based off the first season alone, I'd give it an 8.5 out of 10. But I'd give your list a 7.5 out of 10 in total, Sonny.
So Ryan, he said, you scoffed at me suggesting to watch Smallville. That was completely directed towards me. I didn't watch Smallville when it was live, and I watched it like pretty recently, and I loved every single second of it. I loved Smallville.
Yeah, same.
Smallville was good until it got into like its spiritual fucking.
Totally. The later seasons died down for sure.
It went on.
Who's up next? Is
I think AJ. Oh
Yeah,
no, he
AJ.
cut out.
Wait,
Okay,
what?
AJ.
all right,
AJ, you're next.
AJ's up.
Okay, Man of Steel. Obviously, it's a 10 out of freaking 10.
What's that?
Young Justice. It's a 10 out of 10. It's a 10 out of 10. It is the best superhero of all time. There's two other movies I consider the best superhero movies. Spider-Verse and Logan. Young Justice, 9.5 out of 10. Dark Knight Rises, 6.5. Arrow, 0 out of 10. I hate that show so much. Swamp Thing, 10 out of 10 because I love it, and I'm pissed off that it doesn't get a second season.
Yes.
Maybe the CW will revive it when it airs. I hope it does.
No,
so.
I don't. No. CW,
Jeez, dude.
CW.
Bro, you got a vendetta against the CW. Holy shit.
They're terrible characters. They're terrible.
Max, to take it back.
Yeah. Yes.
Go on the game.
Gabe.
All right. I mean, I didn't even know what Young Justice is, so I can't give an opinion on that one. I think I didn't see it, so I mean, I heard they canceled it after like half a season, so that's all I can say about it. But the other three are the perfect example of three projects that went to hell after starting up well. So like Man of Steel loses its effing mind in the third act. The Dark Knight Rises it's just rushed third act, and then Arrow. I watched the first three seasons, I loved it, and then the fourth season on, it was just. So for that, I'll give you a 5. I'm sorry, Sonny.
What?
Love it.
I thought I got a bad rating.
That is disgusting. That's
that's rough.
Dude, that's
Actually,
rough.
we have the ACS Universe joining. What's good? Thanks for joining ACS Universe. Next up, we have Daryl. Go ahead, man.
All right, Man of Steel, I've liked more with each viewing. There's some things that I can nitpick on it, but that's neither here nor there. Young Justice is great, super intricate. I think it's definitely one of the 5 best animated series ever. The Dark Knight Rises, the weakest in the trilogy, but I mean, who doesn't like Return of the Jedi? Arrow is trash. They take forever to get through the list, so missing that. And Swamp Thing. Like, I took my time watching it because I knew it was canceled, and I enjoyed every episode of it. So overall, I give the list, because of Arrow sucking, I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10.
Awesome. All right, let's go on to Sonny.
10 out of 10. No, I'm joking. I mean, I know everyone hates on Arrow, but that was more of a tactical choice, because I know that they have a very powerful following. Man of Steel, I've always loved Man of Steel. It's probably one of my favorites. I couldn't believe it was not better received. And I mean, I know Gabe said you can nitpick it, and you can, to be fair, but it was just fantastic, I thought. Dark Knight Rises was the worst of the trilogy, but it was still a pretty good film. I mean, the films that it had to follow, and even then, it was still, I think, one of the best superhero films. And Swamp Thing was awesome. I think Swamp Thing was really good, but as you said, it got cancelled, which is a shame. And I like I mentioned earlier, I think it was budgetary reasons, which is a shame, because it was one of the better things I'd seen recently coming from DC. So 7.5.
Wow. Fuck me.
All right, Loretta.
That was mean to yourself.
All right, full disclosure. Sonny, you're fucking awesome. He wrote a really great piece on the DC top live action films, top 10. Check it out at moviesmatrix.com. I cannot grade this squad. I haven't seen enough.
How are you a nerd, man?
I will say this.
In a row?
Straight up politician.
Nerf card revoked.
I will say this.
Oh. Did he freeze? Oh.
Did he freeze?
Frozen on my end.
Oh, no, Loretta.
Oh, the worst timing.
No.
Oh, man. All right.
I mean, he wasn't great.
We can go back. Oh, wait, he's coming back.
Yeah, he's coming back.
Are we good?
We're good. Go ahead.
Yeah, but no, like just one thing. If the show is as good as the movie, the original Wes Craven film from '82, that'd be fucking awesome. Man of Steel was great, but I can't grade his team.
Have you not seen Young Justice?
All right.
Nah, I feel you,
Oh,
low. I
man.
feel you, low. I feel you.
All right. Let's keep it rolling. Daryl, Mr. Dowdy. He's got Batman the Animated Series, The Boys, Birds of Prey, Flashpoint, Paradox, and Justice League Doom. I am so upset at you, Daryl. I love you to death, but I could not believe you took the Batman animated series. that was locked into that one. That is me. That's my blood. I grew up watching that show. I love that. I love that show through and through. I have a Batman animated series like plush doll, I wish I brought it here. Never watched The Boys. I've heard is great.
Yeah.
Birds of Prey is amazing. Birds of Prey is incredible. Flashpoint Paradox is incredible. Justice League Doom, I've actually never watched it. That's the one movie that just escaped me.
You need to
so that. I gotta watch that. On the fact that you got the animated series of Batman, straight up 8. Go ahead, Amanda.
Batman the Animated Series is amazing, so kudos to you, man. You stole The Boys and Birds of Prey from me, so I'm mad. That was on my list. But most importantly, you stole the Flashpoint Paradox from Ryan, so I'm really happy that's on your
Yo!
That's the best part. No, you have a solid list, man. Seriously. So I'm gonna give you an 8 out of 10. It's a solid list.
Thank you. Bat Nibbles.
Yeah, Batman animated series, instant classic. Fucking The Boys is a classic. I'm in the minority. I don't like Birds of Prey as much as, let's just say, Deebs or Amanda, but it's a good and rewatchable film. Bro, you stole Flashpoint from me. I had that in my comic book, like the top comic book draft, our first one ever. I had that on my list, and I was really hoping no one remembered I took that or even liked the film. But dude, I give you kudos for taking it. And I'm with Deebs on this one. I have not seen Justice League Doom. I probably should watch it, but I'm gonna give it a solid 8 out of 10, man.
Thank you.
All right, nice. AJ.
Yeah, Batman the Animated Series is a perfect animated series. So that's a 10 out of 10 right there. The Boys, I do love the story of The Boys, but just the overall production of it, I didn't really care for, and it actually took me off for a little bit, and I eventually did finish the first season. So with that, this is 7 out of 10. Birds of Prey, I love Birds of Prey, so that's an 8 out of 10. No, actually a 9 out of 10 because incredible. Flashpoint Paradox, I think it was really great. Justice League Doom is really good, and whoever hasn't seen Justice League Doom definitely should.
Yeah.
So I'm giving it 8 out of 10.
All right, 8 out of 10. Go ahead, Gabe.
The first 3 are fantastic picks. Like, congratulations, because those 3 are amazing. Like, I stupidly did not know that The Boys was a DC property. If not, I would have put it on my list. And the other 2 I haven't seen, but Ryan keeps talking about Flashpoint Paradox. I'm sure it's great. So I would give it like a 9 out of 10 based on the ones I've seen.
Damn.
All right, Daryl.
I think that's a 10 out of 10. I mean, let's stop playing. The Boys is if superheroes were real, I think it'd be more like The Boys than the Avengers. Birds of Prey, I had a lot of fun with in repeated viewings. Flashpoint Paradox, I love, and I think it's going to pick up a lot of steam with the Flash movie coming out. and Affleck being involved and Michael Keaton being involved. And Justice League Doom is just insane. Like, I love Batman, and that's probably the most Batman Justice League movie ever made. So yeah, I'll give it high marks. I think it's a 10 out of 10. I lucked up in this draft, seriously.
ACS Universe says Batman the Animated Series, the platinum standard when it comes to animated series. Did we just become best friends? Did we just become best friends? All right. Go ahead, Sonny.
This is an 8 for me. Purely based on the first 4, I would grade them an 8. I haven't seen Justice League Doom as well, and now I feel like I have to watch it as soon as possible. The Boys was my second favorite TV show of 2019, and I thought that I was going to get it. Obviously, I wasn't the only one who did their research. The Birds of Prey was one of my favorite movies I've seen in the cinema this year, which I haven't seen many films in the cinema this year for obvious reasons. Paradox is awesome. And yeah, obviously the Batman animated series is an instant classic, and I think that will carry him far as well. So yeah, 8 out of 10 for me.
Loretto.
Cool. I got a suggestion. For Justice League Doom, since so many people haven't seen it, is anyone open to like a Twitter watch party of Justice League Doom?
Yes.
I was actually thinking about watching it right after this, to be honest.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will do that, yeah.
I would totally be down, man.
Same.
Cool. We can set that up.
Why don't we just watch it on here? We're already here. There we go.
You're right.
He's just already with him, man. You both
Because it's 3 a.m. right
up
now.
in my bed.
Please don't do this to me.
All right. Let's keep this rolling, guys. Loretto.
Wait, Lo, are you gonna grade this list?
Hella quick, hella fast. You know, to keep it 100, I cannot grade this list, but I will say, Batman the Animated Series is near and dear to my heart. I hate that. I don't know. I felt naive. Maybe I felt like it would fall to me, but it didn't. Birds of Prey was better than I thought it would be, but it's not one of my favorite DCU pictures. I can't grade his team, but it looks good.
All right, let's keep rolling here.
Is that 3 teams in a row?
That's 3 teams out of 4.
Oh my god.
All right, so we're moving on, guys. We're moving on to Loretto's squad. Watchmen, the TV show. Oh, sorry.
Bro,
Watchmen, the TV show. Batman Beyond, Teen Titans, Batman Under the Red Hood, Batman Forever. We're gonna, now that we're in the back of this, second half here. Let's start off with Loretto. How would you grade your squad?
Oh, snap. Keeping it 100. I'm not going to lie. I realize what a following the Schumacher cut has. I don't know if it's going to be my hashtag Alita Army, but that's the only reason why I even put it on my team. But I will say I went a little bit more animated heavy than I would have liked. But I also feel like the strength of Watchmen, I don't know how strong the following is on Twitter, but like that was a no-brainer for me. It blew my mind. It's an amazing show. Overall, I'm happy. I really liked Batman Beyond. I almost feel like it's not better than Batman the Animated Series, but it matches it. I'll give myself a good 8.
All right, Sonny, you're up.
Ooh. Well, The Watchmen was 100% my favorite show of 2019. There was one episode in particular, I think it was episode 6, which was one of the best TV episodes I have ever seen. I would definitely recommend looking it up. I think it was episode 6.
This Extraordinary Being, right? The one in black and white.
That was the nostalgia episode, right?
That's the one. Yeah. Absolutely insane episode. Honestly, that was crazy. I probably Teen Titans was something I watched a lot as a kid. And I mean a lot as a kid. That was a pretty epic TV show, to be honest with you. But probably give it a 7. Purely based on my personal preferences, and I would have wanted a bit more live action in there personally, but that's all.
All right, Daryl.
Watchmen, the series, I absolutely love. I'm with Sonny, probably my favorite show of 2019. Batman Beyond, I love. Only 3 seasons. It's incredible. Teen Titans, admittedly, I never really watched it. Batman Under the Red Hood is fantastic. Batman Forever. When I was a kid, I loved it. Watching it as an adult, it's trash. Even though Jim Carrey's great in it. On that, I give the list. I give it an 8 because Watchmen, Batman Beyond, and Under the Red Hood are fucking fantastic.
Awesome. Go ahead, Gabe.
Watchmen is probably the best pick anybody has, along with Dark Knight and a couple others. So perfect pick. Batman Beyond. I keep waiting for that to be adapted into a movie. I love that show when I was a kid. Teen Titans. I believe I saw it the other day. Is it the one that looks like Dexter's Lab and those things?
Yes.
That's the
That
one,
was
right?
probably Go. I think that was probably Teen Titans Go, right?
Nah, yeah, dude. Teen Titans ran from like 2006 to like 2009 or 10, I believe.
No, there's a difference. There's the 2003 one ran through 06, but
Yeah,
the
that's the one I was thinking
Go
of. Yeah,
recent,
2003.
But do they all
I
look
didn't
like
like
Dexter's
Go.
Lab? Do they all look like Dexter's Lab? I mean, I think I saw this one and I hated it. So, I mean, yeah. and then Under the Red Hood, I haven't seen, and Batman Forever. I love that you picked that one because it doesn't get enough love. So I mean, it's a solid 8 out of 10.
All right, AJ.
Yeah, Watchmen. Same with everyone. It's the best HBO show with Euphoria. By the way, if you haven't watched Euphoria, it's incredible. Batman Beyond is not as good as Batman the Animated Series, but I still enjoy it. Teen Titans, I love. Batman Under the Red Hood, I really love, and Batman Forever. It's garbage.
It's either he really loves it or it's just absolutely fucking shit tier.
No doubt.
Matt, I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10.
All right, Bat Nibbles.
I think it's hard to argue that Watchmen is one of, let alone 2019's best TV shows, even HBO shows, along with Euphoria and Westworld. Batman Beyond is good. But actually, Watchmen's 9 out of 10. Batman Beyond's around a 7 out of 10. Teen Titans fucking grew up on that show. Easily 9 out of 10.
Yeah.
Batman Under the Red Hood is good. I'd give it around a 7. Batman Forever. This is the one I really find hard to grade because there's stuff I do really enjoy, like Val Kilmer's Batman and Bruce Wayne. But then there's Tommy Lee Jones as Two-Face. But you know what, Lo? I'm gonna give you benefit of the doubt. I'm gonna go middle, 8 out of 10.
All right, Amanda.
Nice.
I loved the Watchmen TV show. It's absolutely brilliant, like we've all been saying. Batman Beyond's great. Teen Titans is amazing. Under the Red Hood's really strong. And I really liked Batman Forever just because it was fun. It was just a fun movie. It was great. Kilmer had like a great Batman, a Bruce Wayne voice. He didn't have the look exactly, but his voice is really good, and it's so campy. It's fun. And I love it. So
AJ's getting so hyperactive. He's like, "Yo, I'm coming for you, man."
I had such a blasty blast. It was a good time watching it. So I'm gonna give it a 7.5 out of 10. Is that okay, Lo?
Right.
Don't hate me. You're okay.
We're really harsh with these ratings this time around, by the way. Holy shit!
All right.
I got a 5.
Watchmen. Unfortunately, I've never watched Watchmen. That needs to happen. Batman Beyond was so fresh at the time. Was one of my favorite shows when I was a kid. Just absolutely brilliant. Never watched Teen Titans. Batman Under the Red Hood is phenomenal. It is so good. Not many movies out there. Not many Batman movies really kind of explore the no killing rule with Batman, and that movie kills it. Pun intended. Wait, all right, sorry, my screen just went. Batman Forever, was that the Bat Nibbles? Is that Bat Nibbles?
That's not Bat Nibbles.
Yeah.
Technically,
No.
no.
Bat Nibbles?
Yeah.
No,
Third act,
Batman and
Third
Robin
act.
is Bat Nipples.
All right, that's Batman
Third,
and Robin.
no, there are Bat nipples when he wears the new suit in the end.
Nah, but they don't highlight it like they do in Batman and Robin.
Sure.
There's a
Aren't
difference.
you
We
the
have
expert?
Arnold Schwarzenegger versus
Yes, I
Jim
am.
Carrey. We're talking about Jim Carrey here.
Yeah, totally. I mean, Jim Carrey kills it. Tommy Lee Jones kills it. I mean, it's one of those movies that, like, I watched recently a YouTube clip of like a deleted scene, the deleted intro of Batman Forever. Have you guys watched that? It's like it's a completely different tone than the rest of the movie. It's pretty interesting. Make sure you check that out. But yeah, check it out. I can't. It's hard for me to grade the squad because I've never seen Watchmen. I think that's the heavy hitter here. Batman Beyond's great, so it's really hard for me here, man. My favorite movie here is Batman Under the Red Hood. I'm gonna say 7 out of 10. Let's go on to my squad. I've got Wonder Woman, Batman, Mask of the Phantasm, The Dark Knight Returns Part 2, Aquaman, and The Killing Joke. Go ahead, Amanda.
Wonder Woman's amazing. I don't care what you're gonna say about the third act. I really don't care. I don't. I'm sorry. It's so good. You rave about Mask of the Phantasm, so like obviously it's gonna be on your list. Aquaman's pretty solid as well. I haven't seen Dark Knight Returns Part 2 or Part 1. Do not judge me. And I watched Batman: The Killing Joke, and I understand why you chose it. So I'm gonna give you a 7 out of 10.
All right, go ahead, Bad Nibbles.
Wonder Woman is good, but just like Amanda said, that third act, sorry, man. It's the movie's is very rewatchable, but I don't find myself watching it too often. Gal Gadot and fucking whoever played Steve Trevor, it's too late for me. It was great.
Lord.
Chris Pine.
Good Lord.
Batman Mask of the Phantasm, obviously a classic. I'm with AJ on this one. The Dark Knight Returns Part 2 is good, but I think I enjoyed the first part a little bit better. I'm also in the minority with Aquaman. I think it's a good movie, not the best. Batman: The Killing Joke, if we're talking about the comic, fucking awesome. But the movie was super disappointing. I get why you picked it, Deebs, but I got to give your list a 6.5 out of 10, man.
All right, AJ.
Yeah, Wonder Woman I thought was incredible other than the third act. Batman Mask of the Phantasm is probably one of the best Batman stories. One of the best. I'm not going to say the best because you guys already know on that. Dark Knight Returns Part 2. Should I say perfect? I don't think I should say perfect. Incredible. I'm just going to say incredible. Aquaman, I loved it, but Black Manta did not need to be in there. Batman: The Killing Joke, I felt like was just a train wreck of a movie. So I'm going to give it a 6.5 out of 10.
Damn.
Damn, bro, that's not where I thought you were going.
All right, so you have one movie that I haven't seen, which is The Dark Knight Returns Part 2. So I won't talk about that one. The other four I don't really like much. I actively dislike 3 of them, which are Killing Joke, Aquaman, and Mask of the Phantasm. We talked about this already. Wonder Woman's good, but I never thought it was like as good. I think it's pretty decent, pretty solid. So I think if Wonder Woman is my favorite out of your list, I would just say it's a 5 out of 10.
Please, whoever didn't watch.
Sorry, was that too mean? I'm sorry.
Damn, that's harsh.
We're being really hardcore this stream. Fuck.
Yeah, my list is next, so Dives, that's when you get ruined.
Go ahead, Daryl.
All right, Wonder Woman. I mean, everyone talks about the third act being the issue, and it's like little things could fix that. So, I love Wonder Woman. Mask of the Phantasm. I think Mark Hamill should have gotten some award consideration for his role as the Joker in there because he's hilarious. The Dark Knight Returns Part 2. I like it. I like the first one better. Aquaman, I had a lot of fun with. I have no complaints. I can't wait to see what Marvel actually does with Namor in light of Aquaman coming out, and what the Disney does with the Little Mermaid, because Aquaman made Under the Sea look really cool. Batman: The Killing Joke, though, bro, you're killing me with that. I probably have to give your list a 7.5 because The Killing Joke is garbage. Like, it's really bad. But everything else I really enjoy. So I gotta go 7.5.
All right, go ahead, Sonny.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of agree about The Killing Joke. I think the other 4, the top 4, are amazing. I mean, Wonder Woman, I won't touch on that third act, just like everyone else did. But the whole film in general is pretty fantastic. The Mask of the Phantasm is one of my favorite animated Batman movies. The Dark Knight Returns Part 2, like everyone else, like the majority of people, I think I did prefer Part 1, but it's in no way a bad movie, or it's just below Part 1 for me. Aquaman is just crazy fun. I mean, I know it's silly, and I know, like AJ said, Black Manta was just not needed, and there was a couple of things that weren't really needed in there, but as a whole, it had some amazing CGI, some ridiculously over the top action, and I think Jason Momoa made Aquaman cool. I think, which a lot of people, there was memes about how Aquaman was not remotely cool. So I would probably go 7.5 as well, I think.
All right, bring it on, Loretto.
So tomorrow night, me, AJ, Ryan, and Dives, we're talking about Batman, Mask of Phantasm, and Dark Knight Returns. I'm not going to go deep into that, but I will say on the strength of the top four, I personally like Aquaman a lot more than other people. It's up there to me, like between that and Man of Steel. I can't really decide. I got to rewatch Man of Steel, but on the strength of the top four, I'll give it a solid 8. I love everything about those top 4 films. The animation in the middle is amazing, and I like Jason Momoa and Gal Gadot.
All right, so I'll grade my squad probably like a 7 out of 10. I really wanted Batman the animated series to fall, and that, like, my whole intent was to have nothing but Kevin Conroy picks on here. That was honestly, I'm not kidding. But Wonder Woman,
that would have been awesome.
No one's kind of like, I'm hoping that there's some sort of DC fandom pick here with Wonder Woman. I feel like that's going to be huge with DC fandom. Yeah. I feel like if we throw out that hashtag, like the cheetah reveal, I think that's going to really kill it. Batman, Mask of the Phantasm, these are important, influential movies, man. Mask of the Phantasm, Dark Knight Returns Part 2. Loretto knows I am a James Wan truther. He's one of my favorite directors, so I had to pick that. And Batman Killing Joke is one of those movies that it's not even a movie. To me, I'm hoping, as my last pick, that people recognize the importance of the comic and be like, that is a very, very important movie in terms of the dynamic of Batman and Joker. So let's move on. We have Gabe. Hold on, let me do. Wow, we're already about last 2. We're doing good here, guys. It's only 52 minutes in. Batman Begins, Smallville, Constantine, Watchmen, and Road to Perdition. Go ahead, Loretto. How would you grade this squad?
Oh shit, we went reverse order. I'm not gonna lie, and this is high key. I'm hella mad he took Smallville in the second round. I thought that would fall. That was on my list. I like Road to Perdition so much. I didn't know it was a DC film. That's crazy. On the strength of Watchmen, Road to Perdition, Smallville, Batman Begins, and I'll admit I haven't seen the Keanu Reeves Constantine, but on the strength of the other 4 films, that's probably one of my favorite teams. I got to give him a 9. That's just powerful. From Christopher Nolan all the way down to Tom Hanks and Paul Newman and Sam Mendes. It's Sam Mendes, right?
Yep.
Amazing. 9. That's a 9 out of 10.
Ooh, nice.
All right, Sonny.
Looking through now, I think this is a solid 8 for me, easily. I mean, Batman Begins, I recently did an article for Movie Matrix, top 10 live action DC movies, and Batman Begins was second for me. Just the whole origin story behind it, I just thought it was amazing.
What was
Smallville, The Dark Knight.
Huh.
Probably a shock to no one. Smallville was sort of, I don't know, it was ridiculously cheesy, but it had some sort of charm to it. And it got worse as it went on, but a lot of shows tend to. And Tom Welling, is it? He was a pretty good Clark Kent Superman. Constantine is sort of fan favorite, sort of a favorite of mine as well. And I know it's got a bit of a cult classic following to it as well, with Keanu Reeves. So I'd probably rate that quite highly. I would probably give that an 8, especially with Watchmen in there. Watchmen also was 5th in my top 10 DC, I think. So I really liked Watchmen. So yeah, I'm gonna give that an 8.
All right, Daryl.
All right. I don't think Gabe's ever drafted a team that I don't like. All 5 of his picks, none of them are first rounders to me, but they're all high grade. Batman Begins, I love. Smallville is great. Constantine is a cult classic. Watchmen is probably the weakest one on this list to me, and I love it. And Road to Perdition, like Lo said, Tom Hanks, Paul Newman, it's a fantastic film. So I'll probably give Gabe's list a 9 out of 10.
All right, Gabe, how would you grade your squad, man?
Sorry, is it me?
Yes, it
Hello?
is.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Just so I would say that like Smallville, like Batman Begins. I mean, I think we all agree it's a great movie. As to Smallville, I would say.
Can everyone hear me?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Continuing. All right. So Smallville, it had bad parts, especially like the later seasons. But I think one of those shows that like but all I remember about it are the good things. The other day I saw a reunion. I think it was for the Comic-Con at home thing, and that show just it brings back so many great memories of me, being a teenager, and I just think that. I mean, I couldn't live without having it in my list. And Constantine, like I said, it's great, but I would say my list it's an 8 out of 10 because of Watchmen. I think that movie. I like it. I really like it, but I think for non-comic book fans, it's a really tough watch. Like I went to. Like I saw it with an ex-girlfriend of mine, and she was like, "What the hell was this? It was 3 hours long, and like, why is Dr. Manhattan's origin like halfway through the movie? And it's just it's not an easy watch for non-comic fans. Just I mean, I like it, but I would say it lowers my grade. So I would give it an 8 out of 10.
All right, go ahead, AJ.
Shout out Kristen Kruick.
Yeah. Batman Begins, I think, is very underrated because of The Dark Knight. I really love Batman Begins. Smallville, hot take, wasn't a fan of Smallville. I watched season 1 of it, and that was it. Constantine, Keanu Reeves as Constantine. I would love to see him again if we get another Constantine movie or TV show on HBO Max. Watchmen, I really love. For me, I have a weakness for long movies, so Watchmen is something that is really good for me. Another hot take, Road to Perdition. I've never watched it before, so I can't talk on that. So I'm gonna give it a 8.5 out of 10.
All right, Bad Nibbles.
Batman Begins is a great origin film for Batman, especially in the Batman Dark Knight trilogy with Nolan. Easy 9 out of 10. I'm kind of with AJ. I kind of fell off with the enjoyment early on around season 3 or 4, and then the seasons kind of just dragged on from there. Constantine with Keanu Reeves is a fucking classic, and I'm so mad you took that from me. Watchmen, not really a fan of, could care less about that film, even the extended edition or version of the film. And then Road to, I don't even want to try to pronounce that, but I've not seen it. But based off of what I saw, 7.5 out of 10, Gabe.
All right, Amanda.
I hate Batman Begins. So I hate it so much. That's like a 4 out of 10 for me. Batman Begins. I can't do it. I fall asleep every single time I try to watch it. So
My God.
Sorry. Whatever.
What do you hate about it?
After season 2, like it did drag out 1 and 2, so like you had to get past that, and now I'm kind of like stuck on 6, 7. I haven't watched it fully, but I know what happens. So I love Smallville. I think Tom Welling's an amazing Clark Kent Superman. Constantine, I haven't seen. Watchmen's great because Snyder. Road to Perdition, predictions where you're gonna
What about the
lose.
House of Gahul then? It's Snyder. It's got to be good, right? Anyway,
Whatever. Road to Perdition, no one's gonna know. So that's where you're gonna fail, Gabe. So I'm gonna give your team on Smallville alone. I'm gonna.
Oh
You
Jesus!
know what? I'm gonna do 6 out of 10 for you, man.
Oh, nail in the coffin.
All right.
You deserve it. So
I do deserve it. You're right. I do deserve it. I do deserve it.
Team player.
Just because
All
of
right.
what I said about Dives' team, like I deserve it.
So, all right. So I'll go probably. I think this is one of the strongest squads in this draft. I'll probably go. Batman Begins to me is a New Hope. You know, it's just way more rewatchable than The Dark Knight or The Empire Strikes Back. I love it to death. I love it to death. I love Batman Begins. Smallville is incredible. If you watch the first 4 seasons, just truly, truly great. Constantine is incredible. Watchmen is your weakest movie here, but yeah, you have the Zack Snyder effect here that I think people are going to be like, oh, we're going to be following DC fandom hashtag, and they're going to be like, yes, we like Watchmen, even though it's, other than, typical Snyder individual moments, it's not a great movie. And then Road to Perdition, I love. Obviously, we talked about this in the previous pod. I love that soundtrack. It's one of my favorite soundtracks, I think, by Thomas Newman. But it's very, very strong. Very strong. 9 out of 10 for me. And then let's wrap it up with AJ. He's got V for Vendetta, Preacher, Batman Beyond, Return of the Joker, Dark Knight Returns, Part 1, Justice League Unlimited. Loretto, are you there?
I was just like, holy shit, it got really dark in here. All right, real quick, because, a lot of these teams I was kind of just shying away from. I will say, on the strength of Preacher, V for Vendetta, Dark Knight Returns, Part 1, those films I have seen, and they're incredible. I love the Batman Beyond series. I'm sure I missed Return of the Joker. I was trying to watch it today. I just didn't have time to do the work. But on the strength of those 3 films that I have seen, I got to give it at least an 8. Dark Knight Returns, Part 1, Preacher. I forgot the name of the guy that played the Preacher in that. That guy's awesome. V for Vendetta is great. I'll give it an 8.
Preacher's the series, by the way. I'm talking about the series.
Dominic Cooper.
Yeah, Dominic Cooper played fucking Tony Stark's dad and Captain Shut up.
In the MCU.
So close.
Wait, are you talking about Captain America: First Avenger, right?
First
Yeah.
Avenger,
Okay, yeah. No, I was like, that's the guy. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead, Sonny.
This is a 9 for me personally. To be honest with you, I think all 5 of them are top tier for me. I think you might. I wanted Preacher, and I was gutted because similar situation to The Boys. I don't think anyone would have picked it, but like I said, everyone was doing their research. I think you might have an issue in terms of the Twitter voters, because I remember someone in the comic book movies one had V for Vendetta, which is an amazing film, by the way, but I don't think it had the fan base following on Twitter. I guess I don't know what the word is. For me, the whole thing is a 9. But like I said, I think on Twitter you might struggle to get the votes, depending on who you're competing against. So that's a 9 from me.
All right, Daryl.
AJ always dressed very inspired. Always the movies that you don't really expect. V for Vendetta is great. Preacher is awesome. Dominic Cooper is great in it. Ruth Negga is really great in it as well. Batman Beyond Return of the Joker is amazing. Dark Knight Returns Part 1 I prefer over Part 2. And Justice League Unlimited just blows that whole universe up. I think this is the best team in the draft for my own personal preferences. I probably give it a 9.25. I think it's a great team.
There it is. All right, go ahead, Gabe.
V for Vendetta is amazing. I just rewatched it because it's going to be in my watch list for Geekly Goods this week, and I think it's just fantastic in every single way. It's preachy without talking down to you, like recent movies are trying to do, and it's relevant. Whenever you watch it, there's going to be a conflict in the world that kind of echoes what's happening in that movie. And Hugo Weaving acts the hell out of that movie behind a mask, and it's amazing.
Yeah.
But I haven't seen any of the others, so I can't give you a grade. But I would have loved I would have loved to have V for Vendetta. Like I would have loved to have V for Vendetta in my team instead of Watchmen. I mean, I had it. It wasn't the top of my list. I would have loved to have it, but for the rest, I can't say because I haven't seen them.
Go ahead, AJ. Well, how would you grade your squad?
Okay, I have 2 grades actually. Personal opinion and the reason why everybody should watch it, I'll give it a 9.5 out of 10. If it's popular, I'll give it a 5.5 out of 10. Once again, nobody really knows about Preacher. Barely anybody knows about Batman Beyond. Same with Dark Knight Returns, but Justice League is very popular. Also, V for Vendetta is not really popular on Twitter except for the 5th of November hashtag. I feel like that might do something for me, maybe. But I'm not really betting on that. So 5.5 out of 10 for popularity and 10 out of 10 everybody should watch. Or 9.5 out of 10 everybody should watch.
Yeah.
All right, Ryan.
I gotta give it to you, AJ. You kind of shat on my list, which is fine, but I'll give you benefit of the doubt. This is my favorite list that you've made out of all the drafts. This is a really solid list. I agree with the 2 grades you gave, whether it's popularity over personal opinion. V for Vendetta is fantastic. I'm offended by my own self to say that I've never seen Preacher. I watched the first episode actually, and I just forgot to keep watching it.
So good.
Batman Beyond, Return of the Joker is a great film. Dark Knight Part 1, I said before, I prefer it over Part 2. Part 2 is great, but the first one is just better. And how could you go wrong with Justice League Unlimited? But unfortunately, because I didn't see Preacher, it brings me down at least a number or 2. So I'm going to go at least 8.5 because I'm in the middle.
Omesh says AJ with a king level final pick. Justice League Unlimited is the highest rated content on Blu-ray.com. There you go, AJ.
Also, he says save Lucifer. He says save Lucifer, which is also an amazing show.
Yes.
You can go on.
I need to watch that. I've been hearing
I need to watch that.
It's good.
Ryan says Bad Blood is underrated. I don't think anyone picked Bad Blood.
Nope.
No. So
wait a minute. Is Lucifer DC content?
What?
Yeah. Lucifer.
It's considered Vertigo, but yeah.
Yeah.
They had that crossover, didn't they, with the CW?
It's not CW. I think it was.
They had the crossover with CW.
Oh yeah,
one of those. That was a surprise. Yeah.
Where this Preacher? What channel was it on? I'd never heard of this show.
It was on AMC.
Yeah.
AMC.
It's on FX. It's on FX and Hulu.
Yeah, I need to watch that. Holy crap!
Right, go ahead, Amanda.
How would you rate this team?
I really love V for Vendetta, even though it scares the shit out of me, but I love it.
You're living in it.
I do. It scares me. They creep me out. I don't like it. Anyways, Preacher's amazing, and like Seth Rogen's a part of that, of the making of that show. So I love it so much. I haven't seen Batman Beyond, Return of the Joker, or The Dark Knight Returns Part 1, so I'm sorry.
I'm giving you homework.
I'm sorry. Justice League Unlimited is amazing. So just because you gave me a 9.99999, I'm going to give you a 9.99999. So yeah, AJ knocked it out of the park, man.
Thank you, everyone.
Yes. All right. I'll lead us off saying I never saw Preacher and I never saw Justice League Unlimited. But V for Vendetta is fantastic, obviously, for everyone. All the reasons everyone said here. Batman Beyond, Return of the Joker is incredible. If there's that's on the short list of movies that I just would love to see translated to the big screen. Has one of the best moments where Terry McGinnis at the end is making Joker laugh, and Joker's like, Batman never made me laugh, and it's just one of the most epic moments between the new Batman and Joker. Dark Knight Returns Part 1 is absolutely incredible, an emotional rush, just so good. So this is a really strong list, AJ. I'm hoping people know Preacher and Justice League Unlimited. I guess I'm in the minority there. 8.5 out of 10. Any final comments, Loretto?
I didn't expect to go animation heavy. I think everybody threw some curveballs at me. I mean, Gabe went Smallville in the early rounds. Great job, everybody. That was fun.
How about you, Sammy?
Yeah, I try to get a nice mixture, but we'll see what happens. But on the topic of Preacher, if anyone has seen it and knows the character of Cassidy, played by Joe Gilgun, try a British TV show called Misfits, and
I heard that's good, actually.
you will love it. It's British humor mixed with
Is that on Amazon?
Superhero type show. I'm not sure because I have a different Amazon to you guys.
Oh, yeah.
But I would recommend that, and that was what I will say. Yeah, that's it. Just recommend the British stuff. That's it.
British power.
Yes, exactly. Get my voice out there.
All right, Daryl, final thoughts.
All right, I think my team speaks for itself. Vote for Team Daryl. It's stacked. And look out for Lydia's Last Guest tomorrow. You can find it on G Poppy under any streaming service. We review Lovecraft Country every week. Give it a listen. And I had a great time. This is fun. I enjoy this every time, especially the after show. It's always great. Oh, and let's set up that Justice League Doom Twitter watch. I think.
Hell yeah!
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah. I'm in. Let us know. I'm in. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, go ahead, Gabe. Final thoughts.
Final thoughts. I was going to say congratulations to everybody. I think this was a lot of fun, and I think even though I might not like some of the movies that you like, I really admire your passion for them. And it makes me want to rewatch some of the ones that I haven't liked. I tease Manda all the time, but I'm teasing. But it's I really like how Manda talks about BBS, and I really like how Dives talks about Batman Masks of Phantasm. Even though it bored the hell out of me when I was a kid. So this is fun, and thank you guys for inviting me and for keeping your passion alive. And
right.
vote
AJ.
for me, of course. Like, of course.
AJ, what's up, man?
Well, everybody asks the audience to vote for them. For me, I don't give a fuck. I just want everybody to watch good movies. So I pick the best movies there are, or TV shows. So there's that. Sonny, I still hate you because you took most of my picks anyway, but I'm so glad with my list. And that's it.
All right, Ryan.
Nah, I know I give everyone a lot of shit for their picks. People know who they are, not naming names. But I just want to say, bro, I appreciate the fuck out of all of you. I know I curse a lot too. That's become a standard thing here. But dude, just your passion is just encouraging to come on here. And even though you guys give me a crappy score sometimes, you guys just give me some badass movies to watch. And this whole thing tomorrow night with me, AJ, Low, and Deebs gave me just The Dark Knight Returns Part 1 and 2, which is fantastic. I love coming on here. It's just great to do every time. And even though I don't agree with some of your picks, dude, it's just some admiration for you guys to go for your hearts instead of popularity sometimes, especially AJ, man. So yeah, boom.
All right, Manda.
I'm going. So I'm winning. Naturally. We all know this. No, I'm kidding. I am. But
All right, I have a question, Manda. Just a quick question.
Yeah, what's up?
Batman Begins or Shark Tale?
Shark Tale. I will take
Dude, get
Shark
the
Tale
fuck-
over
I take back everything I just said. I'm talking about Amanda this whole
Wait,
time.
what
Is
do
this
you
who you're
hate
voting
about
for? Is this who
Batman
you're
Begins?
voting for, people?
Yes.
Dude, come on.
Anyways, I just want to thank you guys for having me again. It's such a blast every single time I'm on here. You guys are all amazing. I loved every single pick that you guys made because I'm gonna watch them. I need more animated DC films to watch, so you guys have stacked lists. So thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, thanks. AJ. I'll come to you, AJ. It's okay. I'll just come to you.
My God.
But yeah, thanks for tonight, guys. And I love these, I love this draft so much, and I love all of you. So yeah, vote for me because I know I'm gonna win. So it's gonna be great. Thank you, Gabe. Thank you.
All right,
Shark
guys,
Tale?
let's wrap this up.
Shark Tale.
Of all things, Shark Tale.
I love it. I love it. Leave me alone.
Yeah, we
All right,
see
Not
that.
just
So
Shark
the
Tale.
entire
Shark Tale over Batman Begins. But yeah.
I didn't fall asleep during Shark Tale, so there you go. That's it.
You fell asleep during Batman, right?
I fell asleep during Batman Begins, guys. Twice.
All right. The
Not a good
entire point of these drafts is to bring people together, have fun, laugh at each other, laugh at just film in general, and just kind of just take it and just have fun with it. I like my squad. My entire purpose with this draft was to celebrate my love for Kevin Conroy and Mark Hamill. That was it. It began and ended with that. As Batman and Joker, they're my favorite. So make sure you vote for those guys. If you love Kevin Conroy, if you love Mark Hamill as Joker, go Team Dives. For everyone here, make sure you lock it down to Suit Up TPL. The brackets will start tomorrow night. I think it's Gabe versus AJ as a playing game, and then we're really going to run through it starting with DC Fandom on Saturday. So exciting. For everyone here, thank you so much. Thank you for watching. Stay awesome.
Peace.